welcome to Whack-A-Mole Industries. In today's video, we'll be building a Christmas tree. Not the type with the needles or pokey things that smell nice, but actually we'll be making it out of reclaimed material. And why are we making it? Well, it turns out the wife actually wants one because she thinks it'd be nice to decorate for Christmas. Who would have guessed? Well, anyways, before I go anywhere, I should probably change this because this is a Christmas themed. Hopefully, I will get this video edited and up by the time Christmas rolls around. We'll see. No promises. You may get this in January, February, or March. Who knows? Anyways, so what's on the menu of materials for today's project? Well, it turns out we're going to be using reclaimed tongue and groove flooring that I yanked out of an old stage that was getting repurposed, torn down, and reshaped. When was the last time you walked on the stage and said, this would make a good Christmas tree? Well, anyways, so the process that's going to be that'll be going into this to make these Christmas trees is, well, I gotta shoot out all the nails, not with a pneumatic nailer, but with a pneumatic nail remover. A lovely tool, I love it, it saves a lot of time. So, I gotta shoot out the nails, and then cut all the old tongue and groove off, and figure out what size I want these. Well, let's jump into the project, and you'll see how it goes. Just gotta add a little bit of oil to my pneumatic nail remover. My hands will stay steady enough. Just a little drop. It's supposed to help keep these things running better long term. Also, same thing for pneumatic nailers. Well, hopefully that's a helpful tip to somebody. One of the great things about this pneumatic nail remover is you can use the nozzle. Just be careful you don't want to shoot yourself in your finger, by the way. It's a little risky, I know where my hand is placed. But you can use it to straighten out the nails first. Probably better to keep my finger off the trigger while I'm doing that. And there, I could easily pull that out now with a crowbar, pry bar, nailer, puller, or whatever. So just finished pulling all the nails out. A really good thing I wear my safety glasses with this nail remover. This is like the first time I've had it happen, but I knew it could happen, so I was making sure to wear safety glasses that wrapped around my eyes pretty well because I got hit by a nail right on the corner of my safety glasses. Very thankful for safety glasses. Anyways, so I got these all prepped. I now need to start cutting them. So I'm gonna use my bandsaw to cut it. You could cut it obviously on a table saw or any other tool like that. So in order to make these long rip cuts, I struck a line and then freehanded it. Not the easiest way. So as you know, laziness is the mother of all invention. I'm not sure it's not necessity, it's laziness. I came up with this solution to use as rip fence. It's actually a clamp guide for, I think, like circular saws. It works great, or you can come up with something else. I highly suggest coming up with something for rip fence if you're making long repeated rip cuts. After all, that's what they're usually used for. It makes life a whole lot easier. Because past self is not making much sense here and it's rather confusing, I'm going to talk over the top of myself and try to do a little better job. So I'm going to take this central piece, I'm going to call it the trunk, this piece right here. I'm going to put it all the way through the full height of the tree. The side pieces are going to be cut at angles and anchored to the side, the straight side of the trunk of this tree. I'm going to use glue and nails. And then at the very tip, I can cut to match the angle of these side pieces. So that's the basic structure. Hopefully that's a little clearer than mud. Now cutting the actual side pieces, which just freehanding, I drew the line. So nothing fancy going on here. Next I'm cutting the tree trunk, the central point on the Christmas tree. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the time of this project to break out our best friend, or one of our best friends, the Power Orbital, or Random Orbital, sander. Look, snow for Christmas! So here's another thing I thought after the fact. I could have just measured the angles for the sides and just done one cut with the chop saw, instead of going through this whole process of cutting them a little too long and then coming through with the handsaw and cutting them to the right length and the right angle. That would have saved a lot of time. Welcome to my floor, the most comfortable seat in the entire workshop. Anyways, both the Christmas trees are all set. The glue is dry. So that brings us onto the subject of coffee. Not the type of coffee you drink, talking about Swiss coffee. Now Swiss coffee still sounds like the coffee you would drink and sounds tasty, but it's actually paint, house paint. Now, I don't know why you would name it something that makes you thirsty every time you go to use it because of the name. Anyways, I'm gonna get on with painting. Okay, the paint's all dry and these Christmas trees are all ready to be set up. I'm planning on putting stakes in the ground and tying them to the stakes and then putting Christmas tree lights around them. At least my wife's probably going to do that part because I made these for her and I think she wants to put Christmas lights around them. At least that's the current plan. Anyways, I am hoping to make a second version of this Christmas tree design that's taller with a little sharper of an angle and also with the star at the top. So make sure to subscribe so you can see when that video comes out. And well, I'll look forward to seeing you in that video. Here are the Christmas trees all finished and lit up outside, all ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you all in future videos.